catch you fully up to speed on how much of a hell week this has been. But long end of it right now, been hauling equipment all morning, came back to the house and dropped off the skid steer while Dad's finishing up a little dirt work project, switchback section, tying a whole job together. And he just called and he said that the tracks finally broke on the 080. So I'm gonna grab the Kubota, grab both tracks, and just drive right up on the trailer here. And we're gonna get on the road, and I'll catch you guys up to speed on just how much of a hell week it has been. Where we're going is a simple wheel tractor with pallet forks. Irreplaceable to have something like this around. Oh, might have been back tire will come off and around. Number 2. Put it in 4-wheel. Spinning the back tires. Get a block of firewood or something put underneath the track or underneath the pallet fork. I'm tired. You guys know that? Did I tell you I'm tired? Gonna have to keep a good eye on those. It's actually kind of a far drive time wise to get there, but miles is only like 11 or some crap. It's not that far at all. But I guess the silver lining is good thing we had new tracks in stock and the little tractor so we can make this happen. I did put a block underneath there to keep that suspended, otherwise these things would be hanging over and it just don't work. Give you guys a rewind on what happened this last week or so. This Friday right now, last Friday, finished up the job. I hauled the Mechalec to Dad's house. Global is going to come by and run some testing on it. Got a sticky foot valve, so they're just going to go ahead and swap that out for us. But I took the 080 to the job so we can start on Monday. Got there bright and early, both pieces of equipment. I'm really trying lately to get everything on site so we can get a full day in on day one rather than have one day, move day kind of crap. You know, I'm just getting up earlier, hence being really tired. So get there, ran for about an hour through the freaking alternator water pump belt. 15-year-old belt is gonna have to let go at some point in time. And yep, that thing turned loose. 2 trips to Napa, they failed us both times. They just didn't have the right stuff. One trip, Taylor happened to grab from O'Reilly, right belt, back in action, cost us about half day plus. Mechalec's back in action, so I figured I'd just go home and grab that after a couple of days and run that. I broke the damn windshield on it yesterday. Mind you, I've already hauled the 080 home. I broke the windshield. It's kind of a fluke thing. If something's not moving, don't force it, and that Mechalec just overpowers anything. And kicked up about an 80-pound log, threw it against the windshield. Luckier than hell I didn't get hurt. I mean, it was right in my teeth. It was terrible. Like, it kind of is something out of the movies. Final Destination, definitely. So we finished up the job yesterday, covered in glass inside the cab. Came home with the Mechalec, and I took the 080 there first thing this morning because I had a dirt work job with it. This is all within the same neighborhood. Just shuffling back and forth. It's ridiculous. 080 is up in action. Got 36-inch bucking on it. Everything's going good. Leave Dad there. I've been hauling equipment all morning. Came back to the house to drop the 12 off because it needs an oil change, and sit back, kick it, have a late breakfast, because I didn't even have breakfast this morning. I've been going since 4 something. And he says, hey, in a good attitude, mood, kind of, the 080 track broke. You know, that big gouge that's always been there? He said that one finally broke. And I said, well, all right, I guess I'll just load these. We got these new tracks in stock. I'll bring them out there with a wheel tractor. And he's on like a 15-mile switchback, but he just got to the bottom of it, and he was worried the homeowner wouldn't let us go across his nice grass with these tracks in the wheel tractor to put them on. So I call him up, and he says, yeah, do what you got to do. Just drive across the lawn. It's no big deal. Dog's in the house. I'm going to be leaving in a little bit. You're all good. I said, oh, thank God. Because he could have been like, no, you got to go from the top, which you got to cross 3 neighbors to get there. And then you got to go down all these switchbacks that are 50% slope. So I'd have to go up and get the little excavator to make down these slopes 1 track at a time, more than likely, because he saw how heavy they are. But that is our week right now. And the track chipper losing remote signal every once in a while, so that really screws us in spots. Oh, and we got road work right here. But the new Dodge is doing good. Very happy about that. I've already burned, this will be about 8 gallons of DEF it's gone through in 2,000 miles. Mind you, it's only had 500 miles of empty driving on it. The rest of the time has been towed. Fancy seeing you guys here. Where'd you come from, Bears? Oh yeah. Wow, I'm still rotate. Blockwood's still there, that's a bonus. But the neighbor is our friend Terry, so I took one and dropped it off way up there. I don't want to go across the lawn and build them anyway because they weigh so much. This little tire is so big in. Truck looks good. Hey buddies. See how nasty this grass is. Yeah. Not too bad. That situation where we could have got that one more job out of it about 15 times ago, so a little bit more severe of an issue than what the little X delivered. She shot. That thing she blew sweet. Oh wow. Oh wow. We got the hardest out. I don't have any grease at the house. That's cool too. Might need to lower it down again so that we can pull on a little bit. Boom, get in there. Go get in there. Get a little pop out of it. Well, that ain't good. He was up there, by the way. Tracked it around here. Bent leg. Feel pretty good. Oh, ragdoll. It's heavier than you think. You might go first gear. Go up the hill some more. Okay. Stop right there and re-grip. Push that back and slide it over. Well, we'll get this one first. I thought we lost it there for a minute, but brought her back around. Can I come down? Or push the boom down and we'll go ahead and lube her up. She's on there. Yeah. Is it on there? Yeah, it's on there. I just leave it like that. Don't do anything more. It's trying to get weird down there. We got a grease already? Yep. That's tight enough. Drive around and check it. Put it on the track, flare box. Up top, well, switch back of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, maybe 8 going up this hill. There's spots to this. Shoot, I'll check right here and let you know how steep this actually is, but 50% up there. You get a little workout just walking up it. It's steep enough. Old boy can drive side by side. He just wants to buy a UTV to drive up this trail. It doesn't have to be perfect. Honestly, I'd rock and roll that one right there. It's not that big a deal. You just gotta slingshot that corner and straight shot. This one, you just gotta hook a Mach 5 drift. You'll be fine. But I'm gonna clean this up right here where we made the mess, and this is good. Thankfully, I asked him and he was cool with it. We can straight across the lawn because literally I'm parked right out there on the road. And I don't have to track up that 95-mile switchback thing. It takes a while. This is sketch. It's gotta have a beeline shot straight at it. Any little bit of turning on nice grass like this will just destroy it. I think it's gonna be close. It's looking okay back there, but man, we'll go over to Terry's house next door. Got a little chipping to do on the way over there, and we'll put the other track on. Not gonna lie, somewhat stressful. Couple just bought this place and it was not cheap. I think that lawn was probably one of the more expensive options. Nice breeze. Look at that track down there. Nice and composed. Look at that one. All the shaking coming from that damn. See if this trick worked. No kidding. Half a tube of grease. That actually worked. Did you just find that out? I just thought of it. Oh, okay. Yeah, because it pumped a whole crap load out on the ground earlier.
Oh, okay. When you moved it all.
Yeah. Yeah, so that wasn't that much fun, but it actually went pretty well. all things considering. My grease gun started acting up, but I got one of those fancy tips Haas bought, whole pack of them. Clips on there, so maybe that'll hold together. But switched it over to grapple mode. Let's take a look at these tracks. They have, I keep saying 4,000. It's 3,700 hours on the machine, and these are the original tracks. That's the good one. That's the bad one. I mean, they're both crap, but look how much they just folded in on themselves. Wore out. You got every dollar out of those things. Just think, the damn thing was at the house several times, and it just never breaks down at the house. Wouldn't that be nice if one time it broke down at the house? But we're gonna go look at some stuff behind Terry's house. I'm out of here. It's Friday. Gotta load that thing up. I want to take the day off. Ain't happening. And my hat. That reminds me, I gotta get my freaking $500 damn hard hat. You know what? It's kind of funny. Last week, maybe the week before that, Tyson Workplay TV, he was telling me everything that he's got going on. He didn't express it on his video. I think he should have, though. At least you can exploit bad stuff, and possibly if YouTube is generous enough to you, they'll share it with your 100,000+ subscribers, and like what they're doing now, and they share it with like the 30. And then lets the troll haters in. But anyway, you just share the bad stuff on YouTube, and hopefully you get some traction and you can make some revenue with it. Because you know, you try to make the most out of crappy decisions and choices and everything like that, and just roll with the punches. But he had a chipper tip over, trucks running into gates and all that kind of stuff, and man, I cannot believe how every day this week we had an issue with something. But I'm glad that we had those new tracks sitting there at the house. Ah, brother, I forget your name. 5500. He's got an 08 5500, but it's got the 84 cabbed axle, G56. It was a pretty sweet setup that he's got, but he brought those down to me probably a year and a half, maybe 2 years ago. Probably 2 years. Glad they're on the machine now, but holy crap. Hoss is up there cutting on some stuff. We did extra stuff for this neighbor. Man, I just cannot believe how everything unfolded this week. I got some Ruffles potato chips in there, some dip. But I'm in a new truck, so you stay in there. I'll see you when I get home. Hope you guys enjoyed today's video. It's a doozy. And hopefully enjoying the Mechalec, because I'm looking forward to going back to riding that thing. It is a nice machine. We'll see you guys. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks for liking the video. See ya. Can't see her back there, but wait. Just wait. There she is. Oh, she backed off a little bit. I wonder why. I already brake checked that gal pretty severely once earlier. I mean, there's a deer. Now the truck's gonna brake check her. You wanna do something? Freaking goofy. That'd be funny if I'm a DoorDash for my dinner.